So over the last 4 or 5 years or so, I've been working out of this office, this sales floor, and I cleared my first $100,000 in commissions before I turned 20. Okay, since then I'm 23 now. I'm a leader in a massive sales organization. I've closed millions over the phone. I'm managing teams that have done tens of millions. I'm a partner in a multi-million dollar training company, and I also make a lot of content. And I started this journey at like 18, 19 years old, out of a college dorm room, trying multiple businesses, trying everything, and nothing really working out for me. Even when I started in sales, let me turn on a light really quick. I just wanted to hop on and drop a quick thought that was on my mind. Even when I started sales, like I really wasn't naturally good at it. There was a lot of people that were better than me, that were more talented than me, and there was one distinct mindset shift that I made in probably my first year of sales that allowed me to outperform most of my peers and most of the people around me. And it's a mindset shift that I see myself coming back to whenever I'm in a rut, or whenever I'm in a period where I want to make massive jumps and massive leaps with my income, my personal development, my mindset. And I wanted to hop on this video and share it with you. The mindset shift is something called living your future truth. And I don't want to get like fucking corny and weird and woo-woo and all that. This stuff works, so just bear with me for a second. Take a couple minutes, because this stuff changed my life, and hopefully it can change yours. The thing is when I was 19, for example, getting into sales for the first time, right? Not a lot of like natural confidence and communication skills, but I had this ambition inside me, right? I always felt I was capable of so much more for some reason. And I know a lot of people feel that. The most common thing in this world is people with potential, right? And most people don't accomplish that potential or realize it because there's so many freaking distractions, and there's so much nonsense, there's so much noise, there's so many things holding you back, getting in your way now. The whole concept of a future truth, okay? When I was 18, 19 starting out, my first goal is hit that 10K a month mark, right? I remember I asked myself a question: the version of myself that's making $10,000 a month, what is he doing, right? What are his day-to-day habits? What's his mindset? How does he walk into a room? What kind of clothes does he wear? How do people perceive him? How many phone calls is he making every single day? What is he not doing that I'm currently doing, right? And I really wrote all of these things down, and all of a sudden it allowed me to kind of take this external perspective on my whole life and everything that I was doing, and it allowed me to just reshape what I was doing, right? Because the thing is like you get caught into this day-to-day where you just do the exact same shit that you've been doing. You feel like you're putting in the work, but at the same time you feel like you're not doing enough. Think about the version of yourself that's accomplishing the result that you want, right? Whether that's making 10 grand a month, 20 grand, 100 grand a month, whatever, right? The version of yourself that, can buy your mom a freaking house, or the version of yourself that X, Y, and Z, right? Okay, cool. First thing you got to do is you got to ask yourself, that version of myself, what is he not doing that I'm currently doing, right? What do you need to cut out that is currently holding you back? That's going to be the fastest shift that you can make, right? For me, it was smoking weed, right? It was drinking and going out. It was, playing video games, and a lot of this mindless crap that we all know holds us back, but we still do it anyways, right? The version of myself that's accomplishing the things that I want, they're not doing that. Okay, cool. The version of myself that's making $1 million a year, right? That person is learning every single day. That person is reading books, learning from people who put their 20-year careers, or some of the smartest people in the world, put 20, 30 years of their life lessons into a book that you can read in a month. Right, the version of myself that I want to be, they're reading books every single day, right? They're getting better every single day. They're developing skills, right? The version of myself that is where I want to be, when they make commitments, when they say they're going to do something, they fucking do it every single time, right? If I say that, hey, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 6 a.m., I'm waking up tomorrow 6 a.m. on the dot. If I say I'm going to go, do a 75-day challenge where every single day I'm doing 2 workouts, if I say that, my word is my bond, right? That's it. It's done. There's certain things, right? And it's different and it's unique for everybody, right? But think about whatever it is that you want, right? Whatever result that you're trying to get to. Think about, okay, that version of myself who's accomplishing that result, what are they doing day to day? What are their habits? What are the things that they're not doing currently? And then here's the key to all of this. is step into that version of yourself, right? The version of yourself that's making $1 million a year. If you can just start acting like that person right now, what's going to happen is you're going to pull that version of yourself into reality, right? Day by day, you're going to get significantly closer to accomplishing that. And then all of a sudden, a year, 2 years is going to go by, and then you're going to start seeing the wins adding up. And then you're going to get even more addicted to this concept. And then you enter this crazy upward spiral. And then that's how you see people who change their lives completely over the course of 2-3 years, right? It's not a gimmick. It's not the freaking business model that they do. It's not the freaking program that they buy, right? But it's really intentional changes to your day-to-day, the way of thinking, the standards that you hold yourself to, and then just making a commitment to it and never backing out on it. Now, here's my challenge to you, okay? Don't wait for the new year to come around for you to start making intentional changes. Do it right fucking now, okay? Take a minute with a pen and paper, okay? There's power in a pen and paper when you actually write it down, okay? Use a pen and paper. Write down what are the outcomes that you want, whatever the hell they are. If they're materialistic, good. Great. If it fires you up, awesome. Write it down. Write down some big numbers. Write down some big goals. Write down some ambitious things that you probably don't even feel capable of accomplishing, and it makes you kind of uncomfortable to write it down. If that's how you feel about it, good. Write those things down. Great. The version of yourself that's driving around in that Lambo, the version of yourself that can pay off your mom's mortgage, right? The version of yourself that can make 50 grand in a month, living an amazing lifestyle from anywhere they want in the world. What are you doing right now that version of yourself is not doing? Write it out. All the BS that's holding you back right now, okay? Cool, great. That's the first massive step that you're gonna make. Commit to those things, okay? Now, what are the things that version of yourself is doing that you're not doing right now, right? It's probably self-education. It's probably certain disciplines. It's probably certain mindsets and certain beliefs that you need to adopt. Okay, and what's going to happen is you make a commitment to follow through on the things that you write down, right? To cut out the BS and to add in the things that are going to get you to the next level. Make a commitment to do that for 30 days. You're going to start reshaping your identity where you start to see yourself as that individual, right? Rather than just doing those things and, I'm just doing the things that are going to make me better. It's no, you start seeing yourself as, hey, I am that kind of individual that can do X, Y, and Z. And I hold myself to these higher standards that most people don't hold themselves to because I'm capable of accomplishing more, right? Once you start holding yourself to that standard, now all of a sudden, like stay consistent. You're going to slowly start seeing results. Once you start seeing a little bit of results, that's going to give you that positive feedback where it's like, oh shit, this is actually working. You're going to double down on it. You're going to start adding more things. You're going to start cutting out more nonsense that you're currently doing. And you're just going to slowly keep winning and winning and winning, doubling down on the daily habits, the daily routines, and the beliefs that you need to have. And then this is where you see overnight success, okay? Let me know when you apply it. Let me know where you're at. Let me know if this works for you. And I will see you at the top. Peace, love. See you guys on the next one.